Indoctrination is the process of teaching someone to accept a set of beliefs or ideas without allowing them to question or think critically about them. Unlike education, which encourages exploration, curiosity, and independent thought, indoctrination focuses on instilling one-sided views or ideologies. It often involves repetitive teaching, discouraging opposing opinions, and presenting information in a way that makes alternative perspectives seem invalid or wrong. Indoctrination can happen in various settings, such as schools, religious institutions, or even in families, and it is often aimed at shaping the beliefs and values of individuals to align with a specific agenda. A safe example of indoctrination can be seen in how some schools or groups emphasize national pride in a way that discourages questioning. For instance, students might be taught only the positive aspects of their country's history, while ignoring or minimizing its mistakes. This approach promotes loyalty and pride, but does not allow students to critically evaluate the complexity of their nation's past. Another example can be found in advertising directed at children. Some brands use repeated slogans, catchy jingles, and emotional appeals to convince kids that their products are the best without encouraging them to think about alternatives. For instance, a toy company might create the impression that owning a specific toy is essential for happiness, influencing children to accept this idea without questioning its validity. Indoctrination can have significant effects on individuals. It often limits critical thinking and the ability to analyze different perspectives. People who are indoctrinated may struggle to question the ideas they were taught, making it harder for them to form their own opinions. For example, a person raised to accept only one viewpoint about a controversial topic might have difficulty understanding or respecting opposing opinions. This lack of open-mindedness can lead to a narrow worldview, reducing opportunities for personal growth and learning. On a societal level, indoctrination can lead to division and intolerance. When large groups of people are taught to believe only one perspective, it becomes difficult for different groups to find common ground or engage in productive discussions. This can create conflicts and reinforce stereotypes, as people are less likely to empathize with those who hold different views. At the same time, indoctrination can also slow progress by discouraging innovation and new ideas. Societies that rely too heavily on a single set of beliefs may struggle to adapt to change or address complex challenges. One effective solution to reduce indoctrination is to promote critical thinking skills. This can be achieved through education systems that encourage open discussions, exploration of multiple perspectives, and respectful debates. Teachers and parents can foster curiosity by asking questions that encourage students to think for themselves and examine different sides of an issue. For example, instead of presenting one version of history, educators can introduce conflicting interpretations and guide students in analysing evidence to draw their own conclusions. Media literacy is another important tool in addressing indoctrination. Teaching individuals to recognise biased or manipulative information helps them become more discerning consumers of ideas. When people learn to evaluate the reliability of sources and identify propaganda techniques, they are less likely to be influenced by one-sided messages. These approaches help individuals develop independent thought and create societies that value diversity, dialogue, and mutual understanding.